I caught my daughter kissing the vacuum cleaner.
Huh?
As it turned out, Ginny was trying to enlarge her lips so she could look like an Instagram filter. I threatened to take her phone away if she didn't stop doing that to herself. But it didn't work.
Take it! I'm going to make myself beautiful anyway!
The next morning, I woke up to the sound of broken glass. Ginny broke my makeup mirror, just so she couldn't see her imperfect face in it. That is too much, young lady. I took all the money in her pockets and told her to buy me a new mirror with it.
That's not fair! I was saving this money for a ring light.
And what do you suggest? For me to put on my makeup while looking at my reflection in a puddle? I sent Ginny to fix the situation at the cosmetic market. She quickly returned home, but without a mirror. Instead, she had a police officer and a social worker with her. It seemed like she had been caught trying to steal some expensive cosmetics. I assured them that it must have been a misunderstanding, since Ginny didn't use cosmetics. The officer almost believed me. That's when Ginny whispered something in my ear, demanding me to allow her to have plastic surgery.
Say yes! Otherwise, I'll tell them that you made me steal the cosmetics. Then the police will take me away from you.
I realized that I had no choice and promised Ginny a surgery. Ginny didn't say anything, and soon after our guests left, I wanted to punish her. But Ginny had thought everything through. She got the social worker's phone number and threatened to call him if I didn't keep my promise.
I told you! I'll become beautiful anyway!
I was forced to take Ginny to the clinic, of course. I had an ace up my sleeve. At my request, the doctor showed my daughter scary photos. All side effects of surgeries, failed healing processes, and so on. Yet, Ginny wasn't scared by them.
I've seen all of this and learned everything about it. Now leave me here for the next 3 days so I can start preparing.
I had no more arguments. The doctor asked Ginny exactly what she wanted to do. My daughter showed him the photo of a woman on her phone and said that she wanted to have her face. I was ready to find that Instagram model and tear her apart. But as it turned out, that was a photo of me. Ginny spent the next few days at the clinic getting ready for the surgery. However, I had also been preparing myself. And when I entered the operation room, my daughter didn't even recognize me. For the first time ever, my daughter saw me without makeup and no beauty injections.
Mom? You have freckles too? You look so much prettier!
I grabbed Ginny's hand, led her to the mirror, and stood next to her. You don't need surgery to look like me, because you already look just like me. Ginny admitted that it was the first time she looked at her reflection and saw beauty instead of faults. When I asked her about the surgery, she told me that she had changed her mind. Ginny no longer wanted to spoil her beauty because I stopped doing it as well.
Every day, I would wake up an hour before my boyfriend to do my hair and makeup. We had been in a relationship for years, and Rudy had never seen me unkempt. And he never will. I cooked him breakfast every single day before seeing him off to work. Rudy is just a regular university teacher, but I've always treated him as if he was a Nobel laureate. You're doing the noblest thing, dear. I'm proud of you. I would then grab a broom and a mop to make our nest look perfect. I would get into the narrowest cracks, searching for any speck of dust. One day, I stumbled upon a box containing an engagement ring. I rejoiced at Rudy's intentions until I found the receipt. He bought the engagement ring 2 months prior, and I panicked. Why did he wait? Did he think I wasn't perfect enough? I decided that I wasn't trying hard enough. That same day, I went by Rudy's work, hoping to surprise him. As soon as he walked into the room, I hugged him and told him to take off his shoes.
Meri, what are you doing?
Your girlfriend here knows how hard it is for you to stand in front of the blackboard all day, so she wants to give you a foot massage. Rudy's students ruined everything. They swarmed into the room and overwhelmed my boyfriend with a bunch of questions about his class. These young tricksters knew how to get Rudy's attention. I finally understood why he wasn't in a hurry. Why would he propose to a 35-year-old when there were so many nymphets lurking around? From the campus, I went straight to a clinic, determined to lose 12 years through beauty injections. The doctor warned me that it would be wise not to have so many interventions at once. But I had made my decision. Let's do everything at once. I bravely endured every injection, and when it was all over, I asked for a mirror. I looked into it and saw a monster with stretched eyelids and pouting lips. If Rudy saw me like that, it would be a failure.
A slight swelling is okay. It will look much better in the morning.
At home, I covered all the mirrors with towels. I couldn't look at myself. All evening, I was racking my brain on how to make it until morning without Rudy seeing me. Suddenly, I got an idea. I turned off all the lights in the bedroom and waited for my boyfriend. Eventually, he came home. Everything was going according to my plan. "Rudy, dear, I'm waiting for you in the bedroom." I teased him, and all he could see was my silhouette. Then I made my move, but I made a mistake. Rudy turned on the light with his back, and for the first time, saw me without any makeup.
Oh my God, Meri!
I realized that it was the end. I covered my face with my hands, ran into the bathroom, and cried bitterly. Rudy walked in and joined me. I was convinced that he wanted to put an end to our relationship. but he got down on one knee and asked me to marry him. I thought he wasn't being serious. You don't have to do it out of pity. I've been perfect 24/7, and you only propose when I look like Dory the fish. Rudy's reason for it shocked me. As it turned out, he waited because he thought I was too perfect.
I didn't know if I was good enough for you. Whether I could give you as much as you give me. But when I saw that you also make mistakes, it put me at ease.
Rudy asked me again if I would marry him. And I said yes. The next morning, I finally slept well. I got up later than Rudy and didn't hide my face anymore. Once I stopped pretending to be the perfect woman, I became truly happy. Remember, trying to be perfect is like climbing a mountain without a peak.